to episode 10 of The Grateful Knitters. I'm Stephanie, your host. Oh, and look,
this is actually not episode 10. It is the lost episode. Enjoy.
She's a tiny, majestic house panther. Do you like to be on the camera? Nah, she doesn't. I don't know. Anyway. Hello. I just wanted to pop on. I have a few new subscribers. That's pretty exciting. Woohoo! Go me. I think I'm up to 37 subs, so, you know, it's trucking along. It is intimidating when I go look at my favorite knitting podcasts and they have, like, I think Grocery Girls has upwards of 50,000. It's like, how does that happen? I mean, knitting is a very niche-y thing, so I'm surprised, because that's a lot. So that just tells me there are a lot of crafters, crafty people out in the world, a lot of knitters, a lot of crocheters. I love being around creative types. So anyway, hopefully I'll build my channel and I'll learn how to be more exciting by myself. It's kind of hard since Ellie's been gone. I think she was most of the comedy, let's face it. But I'll do my best. So anyway, I've been on a bird kick, and I made, I made 4 birds. All of them have found homes. They were adopted by coworkers, and they were all really unique. The first bird was, and I talked about it a little bit on my last episode, but I forgot to put the clip in of it, so I will put that in now. It was a gift for a student's birthday who is one of our favorites in the library. He's just a really sweet kid. And he really appreciated, he's definitely knit worthy. So I knit him a little nerd bird. And he was like a scrappy he looked like a scrappy sock. I just did a bunch of minis, and then I put huge square glasses on him. And I did a little bit of Angora on his head, and he looked like he had hair. It was really cute. Let's see, the next one. Okay, and so the rest of these birds, like, I experimented with different materials. The first one I did was this one. And Ellie loved him, actually. She wanted me to give him to her, but someone already asked me for him. So he almost looked like a rooster. I used real feathers, and he had a multicolored tail, and I was thinking about putting a comb on his head, but I don't know. I think he was Ellie said, just leave him the way he is. He's so cute, and he had a fuzzy body. That was one, and then the next one was kind of an Easter egg color. I'm not sure that I have that picture. I don't think I took a picture of that one, unfortunately, but I did give it a little crown, so that was cute. I think it was lavender and yellow. I always use minis because I don't want to, I'm stingy. I don't want to open a regular skein of yarn for one bird. You could, most minis, you can get 2 or 3 birds out of them. So if you're a mini person like me, yeah, and you want to make birds, dip into that. But if you're wondering, like, where the pattern comes from, it's a basic pattern from Arne and Carlos, which I left the book in the car. But it's an excellent book. It's their only knitted birds book. And that's the basic pattern I follow, but over time I've gotten more experienced about doing different decreases and making the neck longer or shorter. Sometimes I don't add a tail. Sometimes the tail's really short. So, I mean, you know, after a while you can figure out, oh, if I do this, A plus B equals C. So, yeah, so that's the basic pattern. The next one I did was a Frida Kahlo bird, which was very cool. And maybe one of these days I'll do the tutorial for the flowers I did on her head. I I kind of made that up as I go. I'm sure somewhere along the line someone's figured that out, how to make flowers like that. But basically it was just a crochet. I took a crochet hook and I just made a chain, and then I kept sewing the chain into the last chain. I would have to, it's hard to explain, but I would have to model it. But it created adorable little flowers in her head, in her hair, around her head. I did sort of a, because if you see Frida Kahlo, she kind of, it wasn't really a crown, it was more like a bouffant of flowers. So I did that, and I embroidered her tail and her stomach. And that was really cool, except that I kind of got it off center, but she was scooped up from someone at work too. So what I'm thinking about doing is, since I'm so really not following the pattern anymore, I think I'm going to start like taking these to work around holidays and stuff, make a bunch of them, and then see if people are interested in buying them. Because they really seem to, when I brought the 4 birds that I made, that people were stoked, super happy. And they make great gifts. So yeah, so that was that, the Frida Kahlo bird. And then what was the last one? Oh, the last one was really involved. He kind of looked like a Harry Potter bird, had a hot pink scarf with fringe, and I used some really pretty, like, colorful, almost looked like birthday cake yarn. And then she had a pink stomach, a hot pink stomach, really, or no, it was turquoise. And I put round glasses on her. She was adorable. So, yeah. Those are my birds. Let's see, Frida Kahlo. Yeah, all 4 birds. Okay. And then, so this one, I'm starting. I wanted to do a striped one. And I think this might be nomadic yarns, actually. The lighting is really great right now. So yeah, finished that one. He's gonna be relatively big, but I don't know. I might have to put glasses on him. He's kind of like fall colors, but I love these colors. Yeah, we'll see. It's fun because you don't really know what they're going to become until you start stuffing them, and they have their own little personalities. I was thinking about doing like different themes, like the Beatles, and you know, like a Bob Dylan. I could do so much pop culture with the birds. It'd be super cute, and see how it goes. Okay, but I am in bird world right now, and I need to get off of it because I want to start going back to knitting garments. And so I was going through some of my old books. And check out this. This is really cool. So I think I bought this from, I will put the name in here, but I think it's a shop in Seattle. I think they have a brick and mortar, but I'm not really sure. But they were clearing out all of their old magazines and books, and they were offering free shipping, which is pretty cool for books because it's expensive to ship. So I bought this one, and it's really cool because it has a lot of summer stuff in it. I think it's a lot of intarsia because there's, you know, the theme is like flowers, which I've actually never done intarsia. Okay, so this is magazine number 53. Let's see what year it was. I mean, it literally looks like 80s kind of. Maybe it is. Let's see. No, 2012. Okay. So yeah, so let me show you some of the things that I found to be, even though it's, you know, from 2012, I think some of these patterns are pretty classic. Some of them are kind of funny, but the ones that I really considered knitting, let me see. Okay, I think this one is beautiful. It's kind of similar to the Deshane. I think that was a Quince & Co pattern. I forget the gal who did it, but yeah, I would, if I made this, I would probably, for summer, do maybe a linen yarn and possibly make the neck a little tighter. I don't like really open, I forget what that's called, but really open necklines like that, and I would shorten the sleeves to make it for summer. I think it'd be super cute. Also, this one is very adorable too. Hopefully that's showing up. Oh, by the way, so I'm such a goofball. I forgot a friend gave me, about a year and a half ago, gave me his old iPad. So that's what I'm recording on, and hopefully it looks good. I noticed that when I recorded on my new phone, the last episode was backwards. So a lot of the stuff I was showing, if it had words, it was showing backwards, and that's kind of annoying. So maybe this will work out better. Check out this one, is very cute. Very, very cute. I, of course, make it longer. I wish I was a quicker knitter. That's the thing. It's like, I need to, I need to stick with one project. I did for, remember I did that for the Anthe shawl. I was so proud of myself, but I pooped out on the current Anthe shawl I'm making. I talked to you guys about that. I feel like every pattern in this section of the book is really pretty. Both of these, lovely. I would wear all those because I like drapey stuff. This is beautiful. I love that twist. I mean, how lovely is that? Yeah, I'm glad I got this. I might do some of these patterns, although it is hard to knit from a book. I was watching the Naughty Knitwits. They're one of my favorites. And they were saying how they don't like knitting from a book either. And so what they do is they take it to like Kinko's or UPS store, and they make it into a spiral. So yeah, I might be able to do that at work. I don't know. We'll see. Probably not. But yeah, but so in part of this book is a lot about flowers and intarsia flowers. I think that's really cute. Would I wear that? Probably not, but yeah. So anyway, that's that book. I thought I'd share. I also got, yesterday I met my friend at a bookshop because we had gift certificates from Teacher Appreciation. So look at this really cool book I got. Oh, it might be backwards again. I might be able to change that in the settings. I apologize. But it's called Simply Stitched with Embroidery. Create artful motifs for purses and more. That'd be neat to make some purses. I love embroidery. I have done a lot of embroidery. Did I show you guys? I don't know where it is right now, but I should have pulled out my embroidery. I've done a lot of little animals and woodland creatures, but yeah, the patterns in here are insane. And they give you a link to the clasps for the purses because you have to have those. Let me show you. So I just love the art in this, how they did the pictures and stuff. Where is it? Just super cute. Yeah. So, but the purses themselves, you can get I'll put the link in here if I remember. Oh my gosh, I'm going to make that. But you can make your own, So anyway, and that book is by Yumiko Higuchi. So maybe I'll make something with that. Can never have too many craft books. Okay, so that I was going to show you that. Also, I am going to make a bunny rabbit for my friend's birthday, which is tomorrow, and I don't know if I can pull it off, but I'm going to try. And it's with this, is this Jameson? I think this is Jameson, like the real deal, like super woolly. But I think it'd be perfect for a rabbit. This pattern I will put right here. It is like a jackrabbit, like the little tiny, a baby one. And so I thought that would be really cute. I've knit her birds already, but I think she'd appreciate a bunny. Because last time I gifted her, the last gift that I made her were carrots, which is an adorable pattern. And I will put a picture right here. And the artist. Yeah, highly recommend that. That's a real quick gift that you can just knit up. And you can do it in different colors. You know, carrots come in different colors. I did mine in purple and orange. Maybe next time I'll do some white ones. I find that I have a harder time the smaller the project. Like, okay, the mochis are really cute. I always want to make those, and I've made a bunny before, and I made a naked Santa, but it literally took me almost the whole weekend to do it. Whereas I can just do a bigger, you know, slightly bigger project, and I can get it done in a day. It might be because I know the pattern so well. It's kind of like in my mind. I don't even need the book anymore. But I think the little tiny, everybody has a favorite size needle. I do not enjoy the super dinky tinies. I think my favorite size needle is 4 or a 6. And so I think, even though it's a bigger project, it's actually takes me less time because I'm more articulate with the needles. I guess that makes sense. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to show you was, and I think I showed this on the very first episode with Ellie, but I need to finish it because I've literally started this like 2 years ago, and it's called the Rosewater Shawl, and I forget the designer, but I'll put it here. But isn't it gorgeous? So I put a little bit of mohair in there. It's knit with minis, again, with minis. I love it. And it's all bunched up because I think I needed the needle for something, and then so it's on stitch markers. But look, I dropped a bunch of needles. So this is going to be one that I have a hard time giving up because I actually adore it. But I adore the person that I'm making it for, so it might be worth it. The thing is I really should just, I should just title my podcast The Selfish Assness. I should say The Selfish Ass Knitter. I'm a selfish knitter. I don't want to give away anything that I put all this love into because most people don't appreciate it, truly. I mean, this person will, but I'm just saying. So what else can I show you? I think that's about it. I definitely want to start knitting garments again. I did go through my patterns that I have purchased and not ever used. And this was one that I was interested in. The Rockefeller Center by Zandy Peters. But I don't know if that's too form-fitting for me, and I'd definitely make it longer. But it's so cute. I love the drop stitches at the top. So, and I have plenty of yarn for that. I would probably do it in black. It would be, you know, a good piece for my wardrobe. Yeah. So that is really about it. I know my episodes get shorter and shorter. I just kind of think, oh, I need to share this or that, or, you know, when I found this Rowan book, I was excited about it, so I thought I would share. Yeah, and that's about it, really. I hope you guys are having a great summer, and maybe I'll attach some, like a little tutorial at the end of me making those flowers for the Frida bird. Or you could do it for any bird, you know, it's just cute on top of their head. Oh, and I made her a little eyebrow like Frida Kahlo has. I'm sure you saw it in the picture. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and I hope you're having a great summer, and I'll be back very soon. Thanks for subscribing and watching and being my friends. Okay, bye.